Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, we have right here basically it's the first batch of promotional photos of Fear the Walking Dead. We haven't gotten a teaser, we haven't gotten a trailer, we haven't gotten much of anything. Mostly the information that we've had for Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 consists of the announcements of returning characters. Dwight, Daniel Salazar, and last but not least, the awesome, supposedly deceased fan favorite Troy Otto. And of course, we pretty much know that the characters that were still alive at the end of Season 4 will be returning in Season 5, obviously. But this is basically the first, footage, it's not footage, it's not video footage, but it's pictures of anything for Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, but this is a photo of Dwight, and Dwight's played by Austin Emilio, who is an awesome, badass actor. I loved him on The Walking Dead. A lot of people, myself included, feel that Dwight should have stayed on The Walking Dead, especially with the departures of so many actors. Andrew Lincoln, Lauren Cohan. Apparently we're losing, I can't say her last name, but we're losing Denai, Michonne's actress. And they killed Carl, which I was kind of a fan of that. I didn't care about Carl, but now it's starting to really seem like we're losing a lot of those key characters that really should have stayed on the show. And I think that Dwight should have definitely stayed on The Walking Dead. I think The Walking Dead kind of needed Dwight to stay. And yeah, it's just kind of a mess, but I want to give it a chance. I want to give Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 a chance. I want to give what they're doing with Dwight's character a chance. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I got really, really, really pissed off with how he was recently killed off in the comics. Dwight's death in the comics, in my opinion, was so bad that I pretty much I don't even really respect Robert Kirkman anymore, and I no longer read the comics. He was killed off in issue 186. He basically just did a full 180 and turned into Darth Vader out of nowhere and turned into a maniac out of nowhere, and Rick had to shoot him in the head, despite the fact that they were pretty much brothers before that point. But I haven't read issue 187. I haven't read issue 188. I'm not a fan of how they ended that character's story. If they were going to kill off Dwight in the comics, I think he should have gotten a tragic death, a heroic death. Forcing him to be a maniac out of nowhere, it was just so forced and just such a slap in the face. And then he was the character that got me into the comics. I remember a few years ago, back in 2013, 2014. I just went into my bookstore, my local bookstore, Books A Million, and I opened up one of the volumes and just skimmed through it, and I saw Dwight, and I really started to like him, and I liked his dialogue, and I was just thinking, I want to know this guy's story. And then it was revealed that he was wanting to be a good person, and he was wanting to atone for his mistakes and be a double agent, and I was like, oh wow, what if he survives all out war, and then his character could still live a long time? And he was honestly the character that kept me reading the comics. That can be interpreted as selfish. That can be interpreted as, you're not a fan of the story because you just care about the one character. Sure, why not? I'll be honest about it. Sure, but yeah, once they killed him off, when they gave him as shitty of a death, as shitty of a send-off as they gave him, yeah, I no longer read the comics. So, needless to say, given the fact that I'm a fan of Austin Emilio, the actor that plays Dwight in the show, I don't want him to get that same fate. And it looks like he won't, because literally the guy that's supposed to put a bullet through his head got taken away on a helicopter. It hasn't been seen in 6 years by Michonne or anyone else. So evidently, if they're going to give Dwight his comic death, they would have to mix it up at least a little bit. And so now he's on Fear the Walking Dead. It looks like his banishment by Daryl at the end of season 8, where Daryl told Dwight, don't ever come back. I guess Dwight took that seriously, because it looks like Dwight left and he never returned to those communities in The Walking Dead. He's off on his own. He's somehow traveled a lot, most likely, and he's probably going to end up encountering Morgan or Alicia or John or someone else in Fear the Walking Dead, and he's going to end up joining their group. So I want to give it a chance. I want to give what they're doing with the story a chance. I want to give the character of Dwight a chance. I mean, I love the actor, like I said, so I want to give it a chance. Season 4 definitely had some pretty big problems. Particularly the back half, just the villain was just not that good, and there were some plot holes. And I didn't hate season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. I actually quite enjoyed it, but it had some issues. But maybe they've learned from their mistakes. I mean, I really want to give season 5 a chance. Now, as for his appearance, he looks awesome. It looks like he's grown his goatee out a little bit. He's got on like a jacket, and he's holding an axe. I believe that's an axe, and he's got like that little red undershirt scarf thing that Negan wears. It looks a lot like that little red undershirt thing that Negan has. I don't know if it's exactly the same thing, but that's kind of cool. He looks good. He looks cool. He looks badass. So yeah, I hope that his character is well written and well handled in the season, and I just hope that Fear the Walking Dead season 5 turns out to be good. I mean, it's got my vote. I believe in it. I want to whatever mistakes this show has made, let's just, maybe this is just the part where it gets a clean slate. And yeah, who knows? Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day. So please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 352 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 400 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we will eventually get to that goal of 400 subscribers. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!